I've literally recorded this video about 4 times. I'm over at YouTube. This is why you don't get projects from me. It's too much trying to prepare to record. You can't just record on the spur of the moment. You gotta prepare and think about what you're talking about. But anywho, it's hot. I didn't have to get me a little refreshment. It's hot in Memphis. It's ridiculous. Really, Shea Moisture has pissed me off. Enough so I'm recording a video. And I probably wouldn't feel this way if I hadn't bought so many dang on products for my hair and my body. But you know what? They did. And so I gotta let them and y'all know how I feel. So if you have not seen Shea Moisture commercial, I will post a link to it in the description box. But my beef is that I have 2 beefs actually. Maybe 3. I don't know, y'all. Maybe 4. I might have 4 beefs actually. But I have a lot of beef. I got a whole tray. I got a whole cow of beef. But beef cow, I don't know. Anywho, Shea Moisture, this is my first bone. Is that you gave the term natural hair struggle to white women. Can't give them that. I'm sorry. They have hair struggles. We, black women in the natural hair community, created that term, not them. They can't have anything that they didn't create. And I'm saying that. I don't care who wants to argue about it in the comment section. Can't have it. The natural hair care struggle has been around for ages. Even before there was a forum to even vent about your natural hair care struggle, there was the struggle of having natural hair. And it just comes from black women wanting our hair to look presentable to ourselves and to the people around us, especially when you're in a public space or you're in the corporate America or you're going to church. You know, we want our hair to look nice. We want to be seen as beautiful. So, you know, and our hair is a part of our beauty. It's our crown, you know. And so the natural hair struggle comes from that. And before natural hair was popular, you know, we pressed and we permed and we had products that were designed to assist in pressing and perming and keeping our hair straight for the majority of people. Or when the curl was popular, we had products that would effectively, you know, keep the curl going or whatever they put. I don't know what they did with the curls. I don't even know how that started. I don't even know how that was popular. I had aunts who had a curl. I think my mama may have had one. Sorry, mama, putting your business out there. She may have had one, but anywho, the struggle is real with our hair care, and it's diverse. And it changes with our hair because our hair can be straight, it can be curly, we can put chemicals in it and change it and alter it, and with that comes different needs. So when the majority of black women, or most of black women, stopped perming their hair and went to wearing their natural hair texture, or you know, or putting it under weaves or whatever, there became a space available to where we needed products that would work with our hair. But way before the Shea Moistures, or I mean even a lot of the Shea Moistures, the Carol's Daughters, the TGINs, the Allocate Naturals, those started in someone's kitchen. Somebody actually went and formulated some products that would work for our hair in their kitchen, and they made it for themselves first and it worked. And then they decided to probably sell it to a friend, who sold it to a friend, who, you know, offered it to a friend, and, you know, it's working for everybody's hair. Hey, why not put a label on it and sell it to people? And they were successful when they were able to get into Target. And Shea Moisture was one of those brands made for black women and their natural hair, so that their hair can be moisturized, that you can retain length, that you can have healthy hair. And you know, Shea Moisture saw a need, black women had a need, and we supported each other. So we're supporting black women are spreading the word via social media, YouTube, the natural hair care forums about Shea Moisture, and Shea Moisture in return is creating different products for black hair. But then, or people who would consider their hair to be curly or kinky or non-straight hair. You got a little wave, you know, you might be able to use some of the lines, but for the most part, you know, you need some kink to use Shea Moisture. For Shea Moisture to turn around and then take a terminology from our community and to try to displace it and give it to someone of a different community is a slap in the face to black women everywhere. Because white women do have a hair care struggle. I'm not going to negate that, because they do have a hair care struggle. They have hair. Everyone who has hair has a struggle. You might have cowlicks, split ends, whatnot, gray hair, you name it. But your hair care struggle is not natural in the sense of that your hair is ostracized by other people in society as well as your own people in society. So, you know, no white family sits around and says, oh, everybody's got blonde hair, but look at your red hair, you know, you're the black sheep of the family or whatever, or why don't you do something with your red hair? Like, nobody's mama is sitting at the table doing that. But there are black women who have, you know, legitimate stories of people saying, why don't you do something with your nappy hair? And not using nappy in a good way. Or why don't you do something with them buckshots, you know? Or, I'm sorry, you can't get this job, Letitia, because those locks, we don't like those. And so, no, those are unprofessional. You can't have that. Or you need to take off your locks if you want to continue employment with us. Or you're going to have to put something over your afro in order to continue to work for us. Black women have those stories where they've been ostracized by their community, where they've had spouses who, once they big chopped, you know, didn't show them affection anymore. It's wrong. It happens. And so that's where the natural hair care struggle, those stories are part of the natural hair care struggle. So we don't want to hear about Becky having a natural hair care struggle, because it's not the same. You wanting blonde hair or longing for blonde hair is not the same as me putting a harsh chemical on my scalp that can give me chemical burns in order for me to feel accepted when I go to school. And so when I go to this job, what Shea Moisture did was effectively a slap in the face of all black women. Because for me, I feel like we helped build your brand, we supported your brand, we buy your brand. Your products are not inexpensive. To me, they're pretty expensive. And you've expanded to include beauty products and everything else. I mean, what's next? We're gonna have a makeup. What's next? We're gonna have a makeup line that is, you know, the equivalent of CoverGirl's Queen collection. We're gonna have the Nordic collection, Shea Moisture, in your makeup line. Because effectively, I feel like that's where you're trying to lean to. And while diversity is great, I'm sorry, I don't see my Caucasian sisters having to, you know, go to 3 different Walmarts to find one that will carry hair care items that can work effectively on their hair. Or I don't see them having to go to 6 different Walgreens to find a foundation that isn't the color of brick. And so for me, I just don't understand the need to diversify in that way. I feel like they have plenty of options outside of Shea Moisture that probably will work better for their hair, and I don't see the need, even if it's money. I don't see your black women are giving you plenty of money, so I don't even think it's a monetary thing. I think it's something else. I don't know. And so for me, the disrespect, like that's the line for me on disrespect. Shea Moisture can't get another red coin cent burnt incense offering, nothing from my pockets anymore. I'm going to use what I have because it's mine and I bought it. I'm not going to go on one of those burn the CEs type stuff. I'm not stupid because the product is expensive. But no more body, no more bath, no more hair products, nothing. There are plenty of substitutes that work better for my hair anyways. And so for me, I'm glad that Shea Moisture has told me that it's not me, it's them in this relationship. And I can accept that, and I can move on, and so will my Benjamin Franklins. So thank you, Shea Moisture, for giving me closure in our relationship. And you know, I got more videos coming, something a little bit more lighter. Like something told me to go ahead and create this video and put it out there, because I don't see too many people talking about it, so I'm going to put it on out there and see what happens, and let me know how you feel about the commercial. You know, go look at it, check it out.